keep it moving with the tight ends, which I got that. So we got the top 15 here. Coming in at 15, Foster Moreau. Foster Moreau versus Washington. Darren Waller looks like he's not going to play this week. And Foster Moreau is a solid play. It was a great waiver pickup if you picked him up in your waivers. Last time he started, he had 6 receptions, 60 yards, and a touch. Solid game for tight end. So Foster Moreau, definitely a guy I would plug in this week. Number 14, Tyler Higbee versus Jacksonville.
I want to talk about that guy.
Yeah.
I see everyone picking him up on the waivers and starting them. I'm like, I don't see it. He's not Darren Waller. Like
Moreau at 15.
Fuck no.
I don't see it.
Foster Moreau?
Yes, I don't see it.
I mean, 15 tight ends.
Oh, he's at 15. He's at 15.
Yeah,
but still, but no, I just wanted to touch on it because I've been seeing he's been like a top waiver pickup. He's in every. If you had Darren Waller, you're starting that guy. I'm like, why is that your go-to? I just don't. They think he's about to do a Darren Waller. He's about to get targets like Darren Waller.
Tight ends are slim pickings, man.
Yeah, they're slim pickings, but why him?
Because he's starting.
It's a lot of starting tight ends on the free agency. What do you mean?
Know Carr's going to target the tight end, man.
Why do you? Because he's Darren Waller now.
He's not Darren Waller.
Okay,
no.
So why is he going to get? Why is he going to be heavily targeted?
6 targets for a tight end. I mean, that's solid. I mean, he can do some work.
What week was that?
This was against Philly. And I will say Philly is the worst defense versus tight end. So I will go on a limb and say that. Philly is the worst.
I just don't see, I've been hearing too much about this guy. Like, he's about to just be out there
Washington,
destroying linebackers and safeties.
Someone about to cut his water off.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Damn, all right.
I just don't. I'm just saying, not even because 15 is good. I'm not saying. I'm just saying what I've been hearing. I just had to touch on them. Like, I just don't see what everyone's like throwing them in the starting lineup so fast. Like, pick them up and start them. Like,
I feel you.
I haven't heard nothing. I don't know who this guy was.
Like, I
like,
don't know who you want to get out there.
But
I mean, I got 3 of those tight ends. So I mean, look at it like that.
Like, next year,
next
year, I'm setting it. You can only have 2 tight ends on your roster.
Why? Because Twan has 3.
No, I'm just
what's going on? First,
no.
At the number 1 kicker, we're changing the kicking rule.
No, we changing.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
We changing the kicking rule.
Listen.
You know how many games I would have won last year were cool?
You would have still had the number 1 kicker.
And I still had the number 1 kicker.
You still would have had the number 1. Okay.
And I would have won more games.
Well, all I'm saying is I play in the league. One of my leagues is
one of your leagues.
You can only have like 3. You can't just stack your team with all the running backs, all the backup running back. No, I don't like that.
Is that league better than our league?
I'm not saying. I'm trying to make our league more competitive. That's what you do. You change shit every year.
We already put a cap on the roster.
That's good.
Yeah.
So every year is going to be something. It's going to be
one thing I will agree with.
It's going to be shit I see that I feel like can make our league more competitive. So that's what I see.
I feel like what we should do though is what Trev said about the free agency, like the currency on the free agency.
That too.
A lot of shit going to change. Like you can't just chill and wait for people to use the waiver. You should be able to bid on the top pick. Like if you use all your free agent dollars on the number 1 pick. On the number 1 waiver,
so you want to have Fab pretty much.
Yes, you should not be able to just chill. Use your waiver. Oh, now I'm the guy. Now I get to pick. No, because he could just select Brandon Ayuk, fucker, and just fuck my shit up. Like I would have put Big Brand. I would put everything on Ayuk right there. He wouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
exactly. That's a difference.
It's
gonna
be some changes. Just know that it's gonna be some changes.
We'll vote on all that. We'll vote on all that.
That's how,
and we'll see how it goes.
Nah, you say I agree. Trev suggested that. Like I just piggybacking off of that. But I feel like that's when he said that I was like, yo, that's.
But just know it's not. You're not gonna be able to hold
Kylie would be
3-4 tight ends on your roster.
Kylie would be done like week 4.
That I don't. If you have 3 tight ends, it is what it is.
No, bro. Like what? You can't. You're not going to be allowed to hold 3 tight ends, 5 running backs. No, we're not going to do that.
I drafted Kelsey. I drafted Ertz, and I picked up Freiermuth.
I'm not saying anything is wrong with the moves you made, but I'm just saying you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to have 2 tight ends, like 3 running backs on your bench. You're not going to be able to.
So all these other players is going to be free agents.
What if I have 2? If I have 2,
I'm going to show y'all how it works.
2 tight ends that are hurt,
I'm going to show you.
And I don't want to drop them. I got to drop one of those guys to pick up somebody else.
Yep. That's what I got. That's when I pick up a player and they say you have too many running backs on your roster, I have to drop a running back. I can't keep 6 running backs. Like, come on, bro. No. That's That's how you make it competitive.
I mean,
you
I
can't
feel you, bro. But
like we want to be competitive.
Son.
We don't want to be in no fucking playground league. Like we want that shit.
It's not though.
Yeah, if we made changes that made it not, and now we're making more changes. Is what I'm saying.
We'll vote on it
or leave the league.
Man, we got
hey, look at this nigga.
He trying to debo the league.
He's trying to El Chapo the fucking league, man. No.
All right, let's move on. What we on,
bro?
We still on the tight ends.
I don't even think I made it.
Over here.
I didn't even make it past Monroe. Let's get
this was democracy.
Shit.
All right. Well, I did say Tyler Hickey. Pat Fryermuth versus Baltimore. Zach Ertz at Chicago.
I like both of those.
Dawson Knox versus New England. Dalton Schultz at 10 going against New Orleans. Mike Gesicki versus New York Giants. Dallas Goedert versus the Jets. Logan Thomas at 7 at Las Vegas. I want to touch on Logan. I mean, he's just coming back off an injury. I like what he's got. I like Logan down the stretch. And I just discussed the Eagles earlier being the worst defense versus tight end, and Logan Thomas in the playoffs. He plays Philly 2 times. So he's definitely can be a championship winner in the playoffs going against the worst defense versus tight ends in Philly twice in the playoffs. So I like Logan Thomas this week, and I like him moving forward as a starter. Kyle Pitts at 6 versus Tampa Bay. Tough matchup, but who else has Atlanta got? They're going to have to go to Kyle Pitts this game. They're going to have to target him heavily. Mark Andrews at Pittsburgh. TJ Hawkinson going up against Minnesota at 4. Rob Gronkowski versus at Atlanta. Last week, he was in 81% of snaps when Tom Brady dropped back to throw the ball. And so we're seeing him get the volume once again. And I think he continues that versus Atlanta. Atlanta has not been a great defense. We all know that.
Last week too.
Hella targets. So Rob Gronkowski is back. And this could be a game where he could see 2 touchdowns this week. I think that's a strong possibility. So if you have Rob Gronkowski and you've been having him on your bench because he's been hurt or whatever, this is the week to definitely plug him in there. He's going to ball out for you. Number 2, George Kittle at Seattle. Great matchup for Kittle. I think he gets right, especially with Debo out. There's going to be more targets that goes his way. And number 1, we all know the guy, Travis Kelsey. Each week he's number 1 going against Denver. Great week for him. Even though Denver has a great defense, he's still going to get to work. He's still going to get
George
targets.
Kittle over Kelsey this week. I'd have put George Kittle over Kelsey.
Welcome back, Trav.